Итак, всех приветствую на канале All Blood Games. И мы продолжаем проходить игру Mass Effect Andromeda. Ну что, погнали! Красиво. Планета, космос. Что-то загадочное. Ну что, посмотрим, на чем мы там остановились. Кто помнит? Я уже нет. Ну, еще такая долгая загрузка-то у нас. Так, мы побывали на планете, на которой хотели высадиться. И кучу людей там оставить, размножаться, отправиться на... Куда-то отправиться, короче. Хватит болтать, короче. Спортсмены бегают. Так, контейнер. Что там в контейнере? Емкость с омнигелем. Возьмем. Емкость нам нужна. Не знаю нафига, но... но нужна. Кто первый? У нас с ним соревнования. Стоп, а... Ты тоже здесь, что ли? Они все здесь. Ну, хорошо. Вы составите мне компанию. 300 рублей, пожалуйста. Куда надо?
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have
Где там
champagne.
станция-то?
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah.
Такая не маленькая.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
Что отслеживать-то? Что тут можно отслеживать? Ага, я понял, что тут можно отслеживать. Это что у нас? Общая зона, верхний этаж. Воссоединиться с Нексусом. Ну, ладно, окей, воссоединимся с Нексусом. Интересно, здесь где-то можно будет улучшать свое оружие-то?
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing...
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark?
А это плохо?
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Дрейфовали они, блин. Ну, пусть
Everything
дрейфуют
that
дальше,
could go wrong
конечно.
with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
Это что, взять-то можно, нет?
We're familiar with it.
Я,
Then
как
you'll know
обычно,
why
все
we
люблю
call it the
собирать.
Scourge. We lost whole sections of the
Тут
station.
же наверняка
A lot of
что-то
people
есть,
died.
а?
No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Ой, блин. Так. Все ясно с тобой, короче. Целый год вы дрейфовали.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
Fetch from the locals?
So far, we've stayed.
Мы летим куда-то.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion
Тут все
power
в
into the
процесс
grid.
стыковки идет.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Для нас оно звучит больше, значит больше.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the
Мордаха.
Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead.
Dead, блин.
Please understand. The entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust. And there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people. And we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever,
Вселенцы, блин.
we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Без сомнения.
I may not have been the first choice. But I'm ready for this.
Готов.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Все
I'm Nak
знакомые.
Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off
Нак
already.
Маркеш.
It's nothing personal,
Мне
but
показалось.
now isn't the time for
Наркокэш.
on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Так, нам надо
We're all
высадиться,
feeling the
чтобы
pressure.
поселение сделать.
Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
На этом наша цель игры, я так понимаю.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Спасибо тебе за помощь.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Мы будем дружелюбны.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Освоиться на Нексусе. Ну и чего у нас там? Журнал. А чё с ним? Не так-то. Во! Пистолеты. Разобрать, блин, собрать. Так. Ничего никак, что ли? Так. Шлем. Шлем отлично. Руки есть. Грудь есть. Ноги есть. Что еще надо-то? Так, штурмовая винтовка. Бля. А вот дробовиков у нас нету. Ближний бой есть. Моды пистолет. Уничтожить главное. Ладно, хрен с ним, я все понял, короче. Все надо будет делать в меню. Немножко неудобно. Ну да ладно. Вот это что за хрен там? С ним явно тоже надо поболтать там.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Что с ним случилось?
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary.
Офигенная
If we
причина.
wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Ой, бедняга. И что же? То, что вы терпите неудачи. Кто в этом виноват-то? Я пойду, пожалуй. Ну, давай про отношения с
You
отцом
called my father
спросим.
Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Мнение странной техники.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Хотите, блин, уже пост управления поселениями.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
План
There
касательно
must be some
врагов.
kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Так, что за неудача с
You've had
планом
no colony
поставлена?
successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel. Not headed by Tan. Or even me.
Окей, спасибо, что все нам рассказала. Я, пожалуй, пойду.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Вот блин, а. Много что обещал мой отец, но нифига ничего не сбылось. Да. С кем ты что-то болтать-то? Надо с тобой болтать. Здорово, здорово. С тобой мы уже болтали. Блять, вот и миссия, а. Поболтай с тем, блин. Что это такое? Что это?
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Мои данные работника.
You are Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Блин. Ну давай
Integration
состояние.
from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations.
Персонал.
For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Ну, блин, не знаю, смысла нету вообще никакого. Так. Так, кто-то здесь. Нет, кто-то там. Так, туда бежали, туда и побежим. С кем тут еще болтать-то надо? С тобой надо поболтать.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, He's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Нилкин. Окей, я поговорю.
I'd be happy to.
Блять, тут еще и убийцы какие-то.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Окей. Так, хорошо. Тюремщик у нас там. Хорошо. Поговорить с охраной тюрьмы. А это что такое? Торговать? Ёж твою мышь. Да мы сейчас тут вообще наберем-то. Охренеть, а у нас кредитов 100. Я боюсь, что мы ничего не наберем. Ладно. Так, поговорить с начальником тюрьмы.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh?
Симпатичный.
They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and... I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry, that's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet.
Что я могу посоветовать?
I'll
Не
review the
сдаваться.
evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Поговорить с Квадросом. Где он там у нас? Так, мы еще будем расследовать тут побочные квесты. Квест про убийство. Что это за херня? Тут так.
I know that look.
Ну что ты
The others
расскажешь?
bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Tyrian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
Я не хотел, правда. Ну, все убийцы не хотят. Ай. И ты ему не веришь?
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Ой, мать твою. Давай, твоя роль.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war on the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Ну, кетты, что кетты? А, это у нас просто этот самый. Не знаю, я не хочу это, конечно, узнавать. Всего доброго. А может, он поможет нам?
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
О, все, хватит.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Отлично. Поговорили. По желанию заново прослушать запись. Ты, мать, а где я возьму-то эту запись? А, вот она, запись-то.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilkin, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Поговорить со свидетелем шоу. Свидетель шоу у нас кто? Свидетель шоу где-то в заднице находится. Сейчас мы его догоним. Свидетель шоу. Мать. Ты что? Нет, не ты. А вот у нас свидетель шоу, а? Ёпта мать. Ты кто? А нет, вроде нормальная. Краснокожая.
I'm Scott Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Ну, поехали.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Ты была согласна с Рейнольдсом?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Если бы его не убили, мы бы погибли все. Если бы его не убили, мы бы погибли все. Ну, хер его знаю.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Надо просто кого-то виноватым сделать. А что так потрясло?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Ну, спасибо, что все рассказала, конечно.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Так, слишком опасно. Хорошо, сейчас мы поболтаем. И полетим нафиг к телу, наверное. Что делать-то, а? Надо же осматривать тело-то, надо же помочь. Отдел... Чего отдел? Отдел коллекций. Короче.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder,
Предатель,
we were
короче.
discussing your next expedition.
Давно пора.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that.
Okay.
This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability
Как
of the
заселять
planet so we can
планету,
establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
Подождите-то.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Ёпта мать, еще куда-то идти. С кем болтать-то? Куда идти-то?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Ни хрена непонятно. Так, что тут еще? Еще что-то надо. Мне еще что-то от него надо.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Что с ним случилось?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Дело Нилкина.
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
Да, тело может много что рассказать.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Пропавшие ковчеги.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Остальные ковчеги где?
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Ну хорошо, инициатива Андромеда.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Разные расы на Nexus.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the arcs. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Что за неприязнь у тебя к Кроганам?
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Роль Танна, раз он
As
Кроган.
director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Так, давай отсюда. До встречи.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Осмотреть место убийства. Каким я раком его буду осматривать?
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Так, что-то не понял. А где мой журнал, а? Предметы, навыки, профили, журнал. Нахрен мне с чистого листа-то? Планеты, регионы. Так, это наше оружие. Ой, ёпта, Тамара. Так, вопросы нам не надо, обучение нам не надо. Так, отлично. Это понятно кто. Я понял, мне нужен корабль. Все понял. Где он? Так, сейчас будем болтать с... Ты кто еще такой? С тобой еще надо поболтать.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny. We had a lot of this happening, but not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Что за паранойя?
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Ну давайте, это нужно
Whoever's
прекратить.
doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Да.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool.
Ты чё, обалдел?
Just send me the data when you're done.
Сканировать еще и объекты какие-то. Ё-мать. Что за миссия вообще? Я не помню уже, как делать это. Как делать-то сканирование-то? Короче, сначала надо, видимо, пообщаться там. Вот что такое? Я просто здесь сразу хочу посмотреть все эти доп-миссии, чтобы потом не бегать здесь, как, блин. Командный центр. С кем болтать-то? С тобой, что ли?
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Я могу пригодиться.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Окей, поговорить с Кэш. Кто такая? Ты Кэш? Нет. Не ты. Ну ладно, эти игрушки, они всегда были такие, что с ними надо было всегда разговаривать. Ты Кэш? Кэш, ты, болтай.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing.
Такой, господи.
At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Проблемы на Нексусе, давайте к делу.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Кто такой Джейн Гарсон?
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Другие проблемы есть?
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Да хрен с ним.
Nothing more for now.
See you later. Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced cost us switches to blow. That's fine.
О.
I don't care. problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
День новый, дерьмо старое. Кому интересно, почитайте. Как-то все это самое. Ладно, пойдемте возьмем корабль. С кем там болтать-то надо? И пора уже. С кем болтать? А, внизу он. Вижу, по карте внизу определяется. Так. Надо посмотреть тогда. Так, улетели мы. Прилетели мы уже. Нифига себе вообще. Что это за фигня такая, а? Дадут мне корабль-то наконец-то или нет? Я уже хочу поехать повоевать с кем-нибудь, а не бегать тут болтать. Ну ладно, это, собственно говоря, знакомство. Дальше будет интереснее, так как будут миссии, я думаю, нормальные. Хотя и в прошлом части там болтать-то надо было тоже. Тоже прилично надо было болтать. Ну, давайте уже. Модуль Сэма.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Stasis revival team should hold and await further instructions.
К чему такая скрытность?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Чтобы никого не напугать.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Больно ли будет, вот я хочу узнать. Ух.
That's
лучше, ух.
pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Ну, солдат пусть будет. Не-не-не-не. Ладно. Отправиться на свой корабль. Отправимся на свой корабль. Наконец-то. Можно будет на планету улететь. Итак, сейчас мы отправляемся на корабль и полетим обследовать тело кого-то там. Я уже не помню, как его зовут, но тот, кто прикрыл себя сам там. Я так понимаю, скорее всего, прикрыл. Ты мать, ну что тут-то надо вам? Что тебе? Чувак.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Тут-то мать. Окей, я понял тебя. Будем относить. Буду там, отнесу до амулета. Нахрена я сюда прибыл-то? Жилая палуба. Да хер его знает, куда идти-то. Куда нам идти-то? Стыковочный отсек, так стыковочный отсек.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
А нафига такая прическа, интересно?
They call her the Tempest.
Это наш корабль? Очень неплохо, очень неплохо. Музыка такая ж прослезится. Ну и что смотрим-то на нее?
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Пора уходить отсюда.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Давай, какие-то сложности?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential.
but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting
Она
up
мне
more.
нравится.
Finally,
Раз
someone
она
who
будет
cares
нам
about doing stuff
помогать.
and not just talking about it.
Наконец-то мы летим нафиг. Так. Сейчас загрузимся и полетим. Будем считать, что это подготовка корабля. Ой, блин. Хоть постреляю, блин, сегодня. Что уж делать-то? А тут болтаешь, что-то бегаешь. Ну, надо познакомиться с персоналом.
Everything state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
Я смотрю, все с нами, блин, полетят.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Будет отличное приключение.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Ну, отлично, летим уже, блин. Чего? Явиться на мостик? Где он там?
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Внизу.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Слушайте, ну, чем-то напоминает старые корабли. Че ты промахнулся немножко, да? Да привет. О, нифига себе. Я думал, я упаду. Там стекло. Че тут надо-то? Так, там сзади этот самый, хрен с ним. Ну, что тебя так потрясло?
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Еще
You
один.
must be Ryder, Galojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Я не допущу, чтобы мы попали в
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
Всех собрали, мой корабль.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Сменить галактику тоже большое дело.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Мы справимся, для истории у нас.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Куда летим-то мы?
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
А где тут Эуст этот? Это что ли? Фер Эриксон. Да пусть это будет. Интересно, а что с нашей землей?
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. I'm picking up something.
Тут что-то много так всего. Черная дыра.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Астероид. Что там за астероидом? Я уже забыл. Забыл про миссию-то, про главную. И чего? Что с ним делать-то? Ты чё, балдел? Давай сюда. Залежи алюминия. И чего? И что тут делать-то, блин? Я так понимаю, все? Залежи алюминия мы нашли, да? Так. Что здесь? Слушай, одни астероиды. Так, там нечего делать. Нормально так галактика-то. Молнии были. Нормально так. Так, короче, давайте уже. Пострелять хочу. Чем мы тут по планетам-то в этим летаем? Просто получаем данные, я так понимаю. Хорошо. Еще две. Пропустить. Я не хочу летать. Понятно. Тогда я помню, мы искали точку высадки на этих планетах. Стоп, у вас осталось... Что у вас осталось? Использование очки навыков. Да хрен ты с ними. С очками. Полетать-то можно? Нет? Так, кого еще это? Так, пропускаем и... Короче говоря, так. Вообще, конечно, астероид надо было вообще обследовать. Но черная дыра-то нам... А что тут делать-то с черной дырой-то? Так, 100% у нас здесь. Окей. Так, что у нас тут? %. А тут что? Слушайте, прикольно сделано, на самом деле, эти галактики.
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Да, блин, мы в этом говне, конечно. Так. Исследуем. Что тут надо? Ничего нету. Во, жилище 7. Что тут вообще есть? Марклауд. Ну, давайте в жилище 7. Пропускаем нахрен.
Anomaly on sensors.
Аномалия. Аномалию будем искать аномалию. Так.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Что с ним делать-то? Ну и хрен ты с ним. Больше нечего делать. Так. Пропускаем.
Anomaly on sensors.
Аномалия на датчиках. Аномалия обнаружена. Где тут наша аномалия-то? Это что ли?
Probes launched. We've got a crater.
Это все что ли? Опыт мы получили. Блин. Что здесь у нас? Слушайте, круто, круто. Мне нравится вот эта вот тема. Такие галактики. Нарисовано все очень профессионально. Так, аномалия. Залежи алюминия. Опять? Активируй сканер. Активируй сканер. Ну и последнее. Ну тут все, да? Все. Вот что такое. Так, там 100%. Тут 100%. Это я хрен его знает что. Нексуса. Ну и, наконец-то, мы пойдем выполнять миссию. Я надеюсь. Слушайте, смотрите, вообще супер.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Так, что там не так-то опять? Навыки. Давай это. Окей, это давай. Все что ли? Чего еще там? Баррикада, турбозаряд, растяжка, пистолеты. Подтверждаю навыки. Навыки подтверждаю. Так, ну, вперед на Элс. Постреляем хоть напоследок. Что мы все летаем, долетаем или болтаем с кем-то. Так, для этого что нам надо сделать?
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Зона посадки. Где я ее найду-то? Вот она, что ли, тут. Зона высадки. Хочу сюда. Что мне делать-то? Активировать сканер? Я хочу сесть. Ёп, мать, а. Сесть хочу. Твою мать, как сесть-то? Что-то не так. Что-то не так, действительно. Я сесть желаю. Зона посадки нашел. Да. О, мать. Давай это возьмем.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Ничего не
Hope we're all
понимаю.
that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
Ну, я первопроходец. Теперь это моя работа.
People, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Давайте уже, давайте уже. Летим.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Так, нам надо, значит, что нам? Тело. Тело исследовать.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
А что ты спрашиваешь? Надо утверждать. Мы справляемся. Мы справляемся? Что справляться?
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Мы в какой-то пустыне высадились. А, ну да, он же говорил как раз, что здесь будет буря. Нифига не видно. Нифига не слышно.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the scourge. Eos deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
А куда еще-то? Где этот черт? Еще лучше. Это мать. А это что такое? Какая-то стена, я так понимаю, да? Радиация. Тут радиация везде. Вот блин, а. Вот влипли-то, а. Так, там наш корабль. Там юг. Так, а как же нам осмотреть-то? Даже вода есть, все нормально. В чем прикол-то?
I think this is for purifying water.
That's what? a few hundred tons of steel, and the storm's twisting it?
Так, что тут не так? Не такое, конечно, колесо. Так, что у нас тут? Дополнительно там нам надо что-то осмотреть, но там такая радиация, что я боюсь, что я не доживу до этого дня. Где я?
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Так, очистить атмосферу от радиации. Что-то мигало.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
Что это значит? Все, ничего больше нету. Это мать. Давайте уже очистим атмосферу и пойдем там доделаем доп миссии. Надо же тело еще посмотреть надо. Да, блин. Куда опять-то?
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower.
О, контейнер. Может, тут что будет у нас полезное? Ой, блин. Так, отправиться куда нам? Опять туда. Ну, хоть бы один враг бы появился.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Так, все мы очистили от
Our suits
радиации.
protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's
А
perimeter,
нахрена нам туда?
That would not be advised.
Это же наш корабль. А, нет, это наверх туда. Ха-ха. Мне показалось, что нам обратно в корабль надо. Думал, блин, нафига? Только прилетели, уже обратно.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station,
А это
Pathfinder.
что такое?
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Туда успеем.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Вы чё, откроете? Нет? Или я что-то недостаточно сканировал-то? Хер его знает. Как ее сканировать, да? Может, тут как-то пролезть можно, нет? Не, наверное, никак. Так, а нам надо туда наверх. Ну, твою мать. А что так далеко-то? Так, ну что у нас, радиация-то есть, нет? Сможем мы туда пройти? Нет, не можем мы туда пройти. Вот засранцы. Ой, это что такое?
Life support is back online.
Хлорид. Блин, немножко непонятно. Сейчас надо привыкнуть к игре. Понять, что к чему. И все будет легко. Еще один флорид. Подожди ты, что это такое-то хоть? Кадмий. Вот он как выглядит. Сундук. Сундук что-то не хочет открываться. Так, мы добежали. 5:25. Да ё-моё.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
На дверь не поступает питание. И где эти питания возьму? Может, здесь? Так, еще что-то. Берем все. Нам все пригодится.
That ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
Кто ты?
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Я разберусь с кетами.
Help me with the power relay,
Я уже хочу
and I'll take care
кого-нибудь
of the Ket.
загасить тут.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Запускайте генераторы уже. Давайте этих кетов. Сколько их там надо-то?
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Ёпта мать. Что опять-то не так?
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Пять 25. Так, вроде генератора мы врубили, ну все, нет.
Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Так, в камне запутался. Да я уже сканировал-то, блин, сканировал уже.
We've got company.
Так, теперь кетов будем сейчас мочить. Где они? А, вот они. О, фигня вся. Привет, кет. Есть. Ого. Есть один. О, а у нас жизни не так много. На тебе в голову. Есть. Есть. Так, кора у нас. Есть. А что он там делает, кора? На. Корт спасти надо. Ты где там? Все, что ты там делал вообще? Чего ты туда бежала? Так, а у нас там еще один ящик, кстати. Вот мне все же хочется туда пробежаться и посмотреть. Запустить станцию управления питания. Так, где она? Наверху она. Давай.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Я найду.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Так. Контейнер. Берем все. Так, что тут еще есть? Так, управление питанием.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Okay.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Сканировать, чтобы найти транспорт? Че, обалдели, что ли? Какой транспорт? Где его сканировать-то? Так, транспорт. А что там сканировать-то? Я уж понимаю, где он. Ну, это мое мнение, конечно, не знаю. Так, надо патронов взять. Отлично. Там что-то с атмосферой плохо совсем.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
Теперь снова
We're not
будем
scavenging
строить.
anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Окей. Так. Тут все понятно. Нулевой элемент. Нулевой элемент. Терминал.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Я ни хрена не понял, но... Так, разрабатывать будем или исследовать? Что будем делать-то? Давайте разрабатывать что-нибудь. Вот. Броню какую-нибудь. Так, тут все понятно. Что еще тут есть? Все, тут ни хрена больше нет. Так, а тут что-то надо сканировать, я так понимаю. Ой, чувак, да я на тебя посмотрю. Так. Вот что такое?
Special requisition all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need. I might
Это,
be
кстати,
drooling
может
a
быть
little
транспорт.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. No good. The forward station should have the access code, once we call it down. No good. The forward station should have the access code, once we call it down.
Чего?
No good. The forward station should have the
Код
access code,
доступа. Надо
once we
ее
call it
как-то
down.
запросить. Блять, где я его буду запрашивать-то? Что за бред вообще? Опять туда бежать, там запросить кого-то, что ли? О, транспорт. Не едет, я боюсь, что он не поедет.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Да и хрен ты с тобой. Что это такое? Да насрать туда, узнать больше, узнал больше, отлично. Так. Ой, ёб твою Тамару. Ничего.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Так, все, получили код, отлично. Я думаю, что код мы получили. Я надеюсь. ли выезжает? Сама поехала куда-то. Ну езжай еще. Сделай за нас там миссию. Подождем. О, может чего находится здесь, нет? Ничего тут нету. Нифига. Отлично, мы теперь еще и поедем. Как ехать-то? А есть вид от первого лица, как Need for Speed? Блин. Так, туда нам не проехать, но надо как-то туда. Я так понимаю, отсюда поедем.
Radiation levels increasing.
Can't get traction. It's too steep. Switch to six-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Что за хрень-то вообще? Да как отсюда выехать-то? Что за бредятина?
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Давай, 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 пожалуйста. Ети твою мать, что это такое? Отлично. Какие-то хрены. Кто такие?
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Так, выходим.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Чё-то ни хера не понял. Чё ему надо-то? Что с этим делать? Ну и в чем проблема? Опять 25. Что-то не то так.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Too sophisticated for a salvager.
Что
Who else
теперь-то?
is studying this place?
Вниз? Включаемся и...
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will push you down.
За что ее?
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride.
Ну ладно.
I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
Что
It's going to be
делать-то
all
надо?
right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Нет, блин, я искусственный. Да я-то настоящий.
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure.
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal.
Оно мне
Pretty
тоже
solidly
нравится.
built, actually. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
А это что за хрен? Кто это такой?
What are they? Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make a little bomb!
Отлично. Ой, мать. Чё-то он меня это... Давай, фигачь его. Кто тут еще? Ёб твою мать. Все?
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
Реликты?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Раз знакомство. Окей.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Значит, пойдем по следу.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Что нужно? Активировать монолиты. Опять наверх лазить. Где эти монолиты? Так, какой нам остался активировать-то? Вы справитесь, чуваки? Так. Через тот пройдем монолит. Что не так?
Hey, these shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
А это что такое? Кто это такой? без ноги.
A colonist from Site 1. Radiation got her.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Avante, Teague, and C. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
Так,
We'll give them
отсюда
more
будем
than
прыгать.
closure. We'll finish what she started.
Какие еще-то? Нет, не хочу, падать не хочу. Так, этот активирован. А как мне это активировать? Я чё, прям мастер прыжка, что ли? Ой. Ой. Как мне их активировать-то? Вот интересно. Надо как-то заползать, я так понимаю. Хотя хер знает, может он не один тут такой монолит этот? Да, слушайте, их, наверное, там куча.
Radiation levels increasing.
Да понял. Где мой этот самый броневик? Где-то его здесь оставлял. Где машина-то? А, вон она. Вижу. А что это такое? Что это такое? Какие-то хрени. Так, окей. Куда ехать-то? Ехать туда, дальше, да?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Так, погнали.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
It's that mechanical. You never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
А тут чё?
Got 'em all.
Нифига себе, тут же можно вот как. Можно же этот самый поднимать колеса-то. Так, куда у нас? Так, там понятно, что там главное из... Фары. А мне вот что с фарами, что без фар, по-моему, одинаково. Честно говоря.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need enough close.
Выходим. Быстренько. А это ты, что ли, дура? Блядь, сейчас меня угробают здесь. Плохой, что ли? Щит давайте, щит. обойдем. Что это такое? Возьмем. Контейнер. Возьмем все. Так, короче. Что это такое? Да ёж твою мать, ты давай сканируй уже что-нибудь-то.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Вот это что такое?
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Watching the corners.
Может, залезть можно? Тоже покататься на этой штуке? Не, нельзя. Нам только это дано. Так, а что касается вот этих вот хреней. Это мы сейчас возьмем. Кадмий. Кадмий, это круто. А что с этим-то делать? Просто так, что ли, оно здесь? Да, оно здесь просто так. Зря нарисовали. Ну ладно. Что делать-то? Так, забираем остатки кадмия. Кстати, а там еще что-то есть. Ну, сколько всего. Что тут еще есть? Только кадмий. Вот что есть.
Duran, he, R11 Holar, in need of assistance.
A field log, Pathfinder. Issued to patrolling cat.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Так, у нас
Adding to
кончается
language database.
радиация, уровень. Пора ехать. Так, наверное, пойдем сюда. Давай, давай, давай. Тихо.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Так, куда мы хоть едем-то? Ёб ты мать, радиация это уровень 4. Я тут далеко не пройду.
Life support failure is imminent.
Давай, давай, давай,
Pathfinder.
уходим отсюда, уходим, уходим.
Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
Сейчас же сдохну нахрен. Ресурсы исчерпаны, бля. Да, это мы так далеко не уедем, конечно. Ладно. Может, уедем. Вот что там за вышка такая?
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Cat?
Твою мать, а? Вот чё вы вообще пристали с этими автоматами? Так.
So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
Так, мы с вами восстановились. И вперед. Сейчас отключим резервацию. Будем ездить где хотим. Так, куда ехать? Сюда ехать.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
А что делать-то? Ничего. Эвакуация, выйти. Давай. Так, когда мы прыгаем. Это у нас разгон. Это что за хрень там сверху? Так, мы доехали. Так, ну что, мы дошли до второй башни. Сейчас мы тут включим. Знаете что, давайте продолжим в следующей серии. Это был канал All Blood Games, игра Mass Effect Andromeda. Кому понравилось, ставьте лайки. Сегодня видео было такое, более познавательное, в том плане, более знакомство. Со всеми пришлось поболтать, побегать, уточнить о миссиях. Я думаю, дальше будет интересней. Подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока.